Oh, good.
Hello
My
and
bad.
welcome to today's episode of Yulon Age of Titans.
Now, let me talk over you some more. It's time to talk about Final Fantasy XIV.
You know what? At some point I
acclaimed
should
one
just
now.
hit start streaming and not tell you guys.
God, why
Peanut.
would you do that? The out-of-pocket shit we could say.
Listen. Compared to the shit that Ricky said during the No Longer Canon campaign, when I started stream, y'all got nothing on him, alright?
And also compared to what Shu said yesterday.
That's not on my stream. That's not on my stream, that one doesn't count. I also say out-of-pocket shit on
Shaper
Sylvia's
Gossamer
channel.
has held off the CPC for 31 months.
Anyway, hi Shaper, thank you for 31 fucking months. How dare you?
He always turns to chat. Hi, baby girls. How y'all been doing?
Man, I should stop calling chat bats and start calling them baby girls. Anyway,
Yeah.
to remind you all of your place, this is going to be my talk sprite for the rest of the stream.
I can't see it.
What?
This is Drex. It's very specifically.
What? Oh, is it the bat squishing one?
Yeah, it's the bat squish.
Baby
girl this,
Baby girl this, numbnuts.
You for 42 fucking months. What the hell?
I'm in Kay's hand and I'm going.
Oh man, if I actually did add a sound component to it, it'd be so fucking annoying. Anyway, yeah, you get to watch me squeeze Drex for the rest of this stream. Welcome, everybody, to episode 47. Oh my gosh.
We're almost at 50.
We've been at it for a while.
We are almost at 50. This is... I feel like, at this point, this campaign has run longer than Jade Wings.
Oh yeah.
In terms of actual,
pretty
like,
sure, yeah.
actual sessions, not time is spent, because, cough, 3-month depression spiral. Anyway,
I mean, even in episodes, I don't think we've made it to 50 with the Jade Wings. Did we?
We did not.
yeah,
It lasted about a year, and I think we had somewhere like 37 or 38 sessions.
Oh yeah, these aren't numbered.
yeah.
I was gonna look up the number.
Yeah, no, I wasn't numbering them at that point.
I counted them, and
You know,
I don't remember the exact number, but I'm pretty sure it was around 37 or 38.
but I don't feel like you could just compile them all in a playlist and it just tells you how many videos there are from that series.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. K-Roll has a VOD channel, y'all. And also...
I should actually do maintenance on that channel at some point and not just use it as a vault to chuck shit in and then never look at it again.
I mean, that's still a valid use of it.
I mean, I should also learn how to edit my videos, but no.
There.
Do you need an editor? I'm willing to learn.
I can edit.
I refuse to take on any of you without being able to pay you for it. Anyway.
Bitch, this is a... Bitch, this is a threat.
I'm going to fly over there and kiss you full on the mouth, alright? Shut up.
Whoa.
Anyway.
Whoa.
It's okay,
Whoa!
it's French, it's an actual threat.
Yeah, don't we know down here we kiss... we greet each other by kissing ourselves on the mouth.
Yeah, I'm going to challenge you to a lip battle. Anyway.
What are we doing today in session? Kay?
Yeah, what are we doing?
At this point, this is just standard practice. First 5 minutes are bullshit. Anyway. We begin today's session as you all are... It's been a couple hours since you returned from the undead temple, whose exact location you're still not entirely sure. And you've all been doing whatever you would do to quote unquote decompress after all of that. I know that the concept of taking a second and not being stressed is anathema to some of you. But
That was pointed directly at me and only me.
what?
Yeah,
No.
Yeah, Valko? You want to speak up on the matter?
But you're all on the Zaratan. The day is open to you. And apart from Akko,
Huh?
no, I don't believe anyone has any particularities that would keep them from going around and doing whatever they would want. Cough, cough, got shot out of bird form in front of a guard.
Yeah.
Oops.
So the day is completely open to you. It is early morning. Shops are just starting to open in the city. I had something else that I was going to say, and then you know that tonight there is going to be a big party at the quote-unquote Pirates Guild. But apart from that, there are no plans. There is nothing directly pressing on you apart from your overarching main quest. You know, you have some time. You all gather on the deck, the shell of the Zaratan. What would you all like to do?
I just realized I'm not on the rolls.
Nice.
This happens every time I open your stream, Kay, because I look at your stream and I'm like, yes, roll 20's right there.
You can just
It doesn't register. Wait, I'm not in there though.
It's like when you walk through when you try and walk through like what you think is an open door, but like, whoop, it's a window.
Yeah.
So let me make sure we actually replaced Damon. There's not two of you in here. Okay.
Oh my god, another demon.
Two demons, whoa.
These guys are all gone. Aveline and Biz are off fishing, and will have their own solo adventure. At some point during the day, one of you catches a glimpse out of your periphery of a giant tentacle grabbing the fishing boat and pulling it underwater. Don't worry, they're fine.
Oh.
Everyone except Damon just looking like, oh, doing this again. Oh, wait, Biz with us? Oh, right, Biz was with us that time. Akko was the one on the boat with Damon and Adeline last time. So for Tinwee and Rukar, they just not Tinwee, no. Valko. I don't know why I brain farted his name for a second. But for Valko and Rukar, they just see the giant tentacle on peripheral vision with the boat like, oh, it's happening again. Alright, they'll be fine.
Isn't the boat isn't the Zaratan still on the land?
We're still
Where's
on
the
land,
tentacle
yeah.
come from?
Don't worry about it.
Like,
The land kraken.
Oh my god, it's
They're
a
fishing-
Grand Kraken!
they're fishing on the land, and then they're fishing up tentacles.
Nah, they're looking for mud skippers.
Just don't think about it too hard. Stop blowing holes in my ship.
No, they're sitting over the side of a cliff, where like over the water. And
Well,
the
it was
tentacle comes
definitely
up and just,
one-
like grab them.
Bulk was definitely the one to overthink. Like when they're fishing off the side of the ship, the ship's on the land. Like he's just trying to process how that's all working. Anyway, I don't know. I don't think there's any shopping we necessarily need to do. Because I was looking at our item list, and we don't have I don't know if we have like a need for anything right now. So we have
we done like some of the stuff, like some of the smaller stuff, like we got that low on to focus on an arm.
Yeah, we did the task list of things that took us like 7 sessions to get to.
To remember.
Several sessions to just remember and then immediately forget in the same session.
Mm-hmm. I'm looking at our items and we have like plenty of like healing potions and like gear and stuff. I forgot we have all this like fish, by the way. These like rainbow fish.
Oh yeah.
That like do fancy things. We need to use those.
Evelyn hasn't had the chance to like make meals with them yet.
Yeah, no, I get that. I just saw it and I was like, oh yeah, we have that.
Rainbow fish?
We went fishing while we were on the way to Bastion, and we fished up a bunch of these like rainbow fish that like did that when we cooked them and ate them did like different stat boosts. Wasn't that what it was? Or different effects?
Yes. So on the ocean-based encounter table, there is a chance for you to find schooling fish, and I currently have 4 different kinds of magical fish that you can find.
Yeah, and we have 21 rainbow fish.
21 of them?
Yeah, we got that event like twice.
Yeah, we get like some of them fish Valko fished the natural way. I think did Biz use a harpoon?
Yes.
And I being a bird just flew around and caught them.
Yeah, the rainbow fish, when caught, give a random boost to one of your stats temporarily.
Oh. Well.
Was there anything anybody wanted to do like roleplay wise before the like party? Because I didn't particularly have something in mind.
I don't know if I have anything in mind from the car. Like, yeah, the Minotaur kids all went off on their own because we were just away for too long. So it's like, oh, let's just go on our own. We're already on land. Yeah, we go to the prisoners here. We got the arm. I don't know if there's anything. And we see the mission of getting that one succubus, and then Celine immediately killed her.
Celestia.
Celestia. But I don't know if Rukar really had any sort of like plan. Now that like what just happened and done.
I think like Volko
Well,
was...
I know.
Oh, no, go ahead, Trix.
I mean, Akko has had Jacqueline's business card for a bit, and I think there was some stuff about a underwater ruin tied to it. GM, correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't we have a deal with Jacqueline?
Who?
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, I don't know who you're talking about either.
Jacqueline. Well, no. Jacqueline is one of Garvon's demigods.
I figured it was
one of
at the bidden.
Garvon's.
Back on the Calendroy.
I know she mentioned something to you, and I'm totally blanking on it.
That is entirely fair because I'm asking this because I also blanked out on it.
Yes, there is a dungeon that you guys can go to at some point in the future. It's too far away to get here to this session, though. Ooh, too bad. Not to be for another time.
It is what it is.
Down.
Oh no.
Oh no. I was asking like, what about finding about it? Nah.
It's funny. I've got a blue key right here. Where did this come from?
Oh my god!
The turtle's too busy eating rocks. It doesn't want to move.
Wait, what? Where do you get that? Give me the script.
No, but I did mean to look into it with like the local library, but if it's supposed to be in the future then.
Yeah, it's supposed to be the future. I totally didn't just forget about it.
Yeah. Don't worry, Kay. I'll get you some slack.
I think I meant to design that dungeon and then completely forgot to.
Oh,
Valid.
Yeah.
I think Volko
extremely
is
valid.
like curious. Like he wants to know what happened to Damon, but I know Damon wanted to discuss that as like a group.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Ricard's mostly just like he had questions, but he's also just even though they took the pit stop and they took that pit stop in the oh that god realm the what was her name, the god
Cephalin.
Bethlin, thank you.
Bethlehem.
Yeah, we have the pit stop there where we just literally just rest, but even then Ricard's like mentally exhausted.
Mm-hmm. Akko's just been staring whenever Damon has entered the same room as he was.
Like Volko is not. Yeah, Volko's also
I-
been just like paranoid as hell.
I can also imagine that all eyes are kind of on Damon because he's the one who just wants the massive change.
You hear a loud, running as Varys. You guys haven't really interacted with the crew in a little bit. Varys comes running up to you, Damon,
Mhm.
and goes to put his hands on your shoulders. Are you incorporeal?
No, he's
Okay.
he's solid. He's physical.
Uh,
He can go incorporeal temporarily, but not currently. He's currently physical.
Speed walks up to you, puts his hands on your shoulders, and Captain, what? What happened to you?
You can say what the fuck. Do not worry.
It's not TikTok. You can say things like that.
They have TikTok here.
What's TikTok?
What is a TikTok?
Why is my nose bleeding? Huh? What's going on?
You all take 146 meta damage.
I'm still up.
You know, this version of
down.
Damon actually survives that.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
I'm down. I'm at -2, -4 immediately.
Oh yeah,
no.
I'm at -6 immediately,
I'm good.
and I didn't even say anything.
As Deadpool comes from the sky and blasts you for breaking the fourth wall.
What the fuck?
He doesn't have a monopoly on the fourth wall.
Only I'm allowed to do that.
No.
We ran into quite a bit of trouble. I unfortunately lost my life, and I made a deal with Bethlin to be able to come back, at least for now. Obviously, I am not as I was before, but I still do my best to lead all of you while I'm still here.
Well, I suppose if you were going to make a deal with anyone, she's probably the best. But what are you now? You're not any kind of undead I recognize.
I'm a revenant.
I think Volko looks like he got slapped in the face. Shocked.
Ooh, you look like you've seen a ghost.
These are not the kind of jokes you should be cracking at this instant. But I do agree that it is a curious condition.
Yes.
What matter of deal have you made? Is it like a slaying agreement? Is it a in the report to the quest that we are on, or
I fulfill a goal given to me by Bethlehem, and in exchange, I can come back to some version of life until the completion of that
Rosariah
goal.
Software is storming the party crypt with 1 Crusaders.
At which
I see.
point I will leave for good.
And that goal is?
Rosariah Software has held off the CPC for 42
To
months.
take down Cassandra. The things Cassandra is doing goes starkly against what Bethlehem stands for. The needless taking of countless lives, the ambitions to do even more. Wouldn't be surprised if Cassandra, much like Aveline, sought godhood. And I'll need to stop her before she's able to get whatever it is she wants.
And once she's gone, that's it for you. You'll be gone too.
Yes.
You see. Volko looks really troubled and pained, but doesn't say any more than that.
I need to locate and kill Cassandra. She had been captured and imprisoned in the past, and it seems that she is close, on the verge of breaking out of that imprisonment. That's probably how she was able to summon an avatar or a shade of herself, the one that we interacted with, the one that killed me.
So even in prison, she holds that much power.
Yes.
Frightening adversary.
She is, but
She'll pay for what she did to you. For what she could do to everybody else.
she's done far worse to many more people before me. She'll pay for every life she's taken.
don't even have the first idea of where to look for her, though.
Okay. Would I have some idea where to look for her?
You're you in particular weren't given a specific location.
Mhm.
However, in your encounter with her previous day, Cassandra gave you guys a location.
Oh yeah, the map. She's shown us a little thing on the map.
If you look at the center of the map,
Oh, yeah.
that is where Cassandra told you to come and kill her if you can.
I forgot she said that.
Yep. Although we do need to chase down the shards of Black Razor first, don't we?
Isn't one of the shards literally lodged in a giant croc's eye?
One is
Yes.
in Croc's eye.
We
The
still have
other
to deal with Croc first, yeah.
is
And
in
the other is in
giants.
another giant skeleton. We're gonna so if we want the other shard, the Black Razor, we gotta fight a giant skeleton or Croc.
Well, we need to prioritize Croc. If we don't deal with Croc, this world's going to go to hell again.
Much faster than Cassandra could accomplish, I reckon.
That's my guess.
I would recommend getting the easier shard first.
A giant bone skeleton, I'm guessing, is what you're talking about. That's the easier one.
Compared to the gods, with a penchant for eating everything. Which do you think is easier?
Fair. We're still not quite sure how we're gonna handle that either. Maybe the dragons on the Zigzag will be willing to help.
We're piling all of our favors to fight against Croc. I don't think we can really use it and have them help against the giant skeleton.
I don't know what they're like there, but some may be willing to help with a less deadly enemy. And we'll just have to see.
Well, we'll need all the allies we can get.
Agreed. Gods seem to have our backs, so it might be doable.
Sure hope so.
Sorry, what'd you say?
I sure hope so.
Well, I think I'm going to go take a walk around town before meeting at the tavern tonight. They'll nod to the others and walk off.
Would you like some? Would you like company?
I guess, if you want.
We
He
made
doesn't look like he
changes anyway.
particularly wants company, but isn't gonna tell you no.
Oh.
Like, it's that sort of just, like, shrug of, like, sure, I guess.
I'm gonna make an insight check real quick. It's more for Arco to be like,
Is he okay?
is he okay? 14, is he okay?
You've seen him worse, but you've seen him better. He doesn't look like he's doing that great. But then again, when does he look like he's doing well?
Yeah. Well, if you do need, you've got the sending stones.
But yeah, he'll nod over his shoulder and jump down off the Zertan.
As Valko leaves, Ricard, like, if anyone looked at Ricard, you can he's stretching out a bit. Like, I'm gonna go for a flight, and he just takes off, and, like, just starts flying around town. He'll keep a subtle eye out for Valko just in case, but mostly he's not really doing it to keep an eye on Valko. He's just doing it just to clear his head and just get lost in the skies.
Everybody's stressed.
Yeah, that's what he does.
Oh.
That's what he does to unwind. It's high in the clouds where there's no stressful battle yet that he knows of. He just suddenly nope. Yeah, he's just flying to the sky without real any purpose or aim. He's just doing it to just unwind.
Well, I should find some relaxation on my own. I'm actually cool. I'll actually go to the kitchen to make some tea. Would you like some, Captain?
I would, yes, please.
It might be a little spicy. Just
There's no ham cap in
Warning.
this setting, Akko.
no. I'm talking about the recipe that he had. Like,
Okay.
yeah, he's just gonna try and do the recipe that he found on AT because he didn't. He also didn't really get an occasion to do that. Akko in the kitchen. What can go wrong? Whatever could go wrong.
I trust them to try at least once.
You know what? Make me a wisdom check, Akko.
Oh, God. Oh, good wisdom.
Now remember, Trace, this is the relaxing no problems episode.
Yeah, no, nothing bad could possibly ever happen.
I want you to know that I only brought this up because you said something along the lines of Akko couldn't fuck this up.
With a 7? What?
What could
What
possibly
could
go wrong?
possibly go wrong?
What could possibly go wrong?
Akko, you're interpreting the recipe on 8T, and you mistranslate a couple characters. And so instead of putting in the motley of spices, you think that the recipe is calling for pure flame arcana.
Oh no!
And you imbue the drink with literal fire essence.
I mean,
Okay.
you did save up some spice.
I did warn it would be spicy.
It's gonna have a kick.
Got a bit of a kick to it.
5 minutes later, taste test. Okay. Oh, wrong one. Wrong tea. Dumps. Dumps it off.
So, Akko is doing a second attempt at making tea. Akko is heading out into town, and Rukar on a walk, and Rukar is taking a flight. Damon, what are you doing?
Damon is just going to sit at the edge of the zigzaggle Well, actually, no. The
Zeratan.
Zigzago's on, or not? Yeah, Zeratan. The Zeratan's on land, isn't it?
Yes.
Damon's gonna go to the docks and just sit at the edge of the docks. He likes to be close to the water. In times like this.
Absolutely. Damon, make me a perception check.
Okie dokie.
Or you can use your passive, your choice.
What is my passive?
Ooh, perception.
My passive is 22. I'll
Okay.
go with that.
Just as you're sitting there watching, some new aspects of your recently acquired form begin showing themselves. As you sit there and you start, at first you think that you're seeing somebody swimming, but you realize that there's no water splashing around them. And as you're watching, you begin to notice more and more people in the water doing various activities, but the water doesn't seem affected by their presence, as you realize you are seeing the ghosts of those departed on the sea. And just for a moment, you see one that gives you a shiver down your back. As between the more mundane spirits, you see a larger one, hulking presence, with an overly long right arm, dragging it across the invisible floor he walks on, before it vanishes. You get the uncomfortable feeling that it is searching for something, and that it really shouldn't find it.
That. Damon will just give a heavy sigh.
Rukar,
Hmm?
as you fly around the city, you may make a perception check or use your passive.
My passive is 25.
Alright. As you're taking your flight, you see a little bit of commotion as something appears to be happening at the rim of the volcano. A jet black creature leaps out, goring a worker for taking off. Soon after, you see those gun-wielding hunters and their large commander chase. It seems that the newest demon hunt has begun.
What did I see take off?
You saw a jet black creature of some sort, quadrupedal, maybe septipedal. And it was soon after chased by the kind of hunter-looking people from the fortress, along with their very large commander with the brass crossbow.
From where he's in the sky, he will follow from a distance, just enough so he can keep an eye on them, but not close enough that he'd be within their peripheral vision. He's now just intrigued about what's going on with this hunt.
Yeah. Over the next couple hours, depending on how long you watch, they track it down, chasing it across the island, and slowly tightening a net around it. As apologies, by the way, everybody, if I start to sound weird or have to take a pause. I have new headphones, and it's making my voice sound wrong, so all of my a lot of my voices and stuff are going weird. It's disconcerting. I'm still getting used to it. But they tighten the net around it as hunters close it in, taking shots every once in a while, not actually injuring it, but more getting it to run in certain directions before they finally close in on it. You see, as it is pinned down in a copse of trees in the swamp, the huntmaster loads a glowing arrow, or bolt, to his crossbow. With one quick thunk, the holy bolt lands directly in its skull. This demon does not collapse into ash, but dies like any mundane creature.
Just fair warning, Vanilla is in the call right now.
In the call, hold on.
Yeah.
Oh, hi, Vanilla.
Oh no, just making sure.
He says, that's fine, continue chat.
I'm not even here right now. I'm literally not here. I'm not here, guys.
My God, who am I hearing?
Whoa, it's the ghost of Vanilla.
Oh my God!
Oh
I'm
my
the
God.
big scary. I'm the big scary right arm guy, and I'm here to do things in the water.
Which, by the way, Angel, I'm pointing at you. That better not be who I'm fucking thinking about.
Yeah, but
I don't know what you're thinking about, so yeah.
But I know that OBS sometimes just mutes the alerts of someone coming in. So I'm just wanting to make that known, just in case.
Yeah, no, I had no
You
idea.
should have just
Surprise.
let me be here in secret. I don't know.
Well, then
No.
I might have said something, not knowing that you were in here,
Yeah, but
Vanilla.
listen. That's not your fault. That's my fault for being like, I think I'm about to join a VC that I shouldn't be in.
Anyway, hello, everybody. This is one of our lovely mods, Vanilla.
Hey,
She
I don't
starred
do shit.
in last campaign as a cockroach wielding pickpocket.
Goblin.
I stole specifically from Angel because that's funny.
Anyway,
Yeah.
Sorry. Continue.
Alright,
Let's take it from the top, as you were.
as the beast collapses, Rukar, you can see that it appears to have been some sort of six-legged panther.
Would I know what? Did it have more than one tail?
No, it appears to only have one tail. From what you can tell this high up. No, it is not a displacer beast, if that's what you're asking.
Yeah, like when I heard like panther like beast, like my brain immediately went to a displacer. And like, wait, no, displacer beasts don't have 6 legs.
They don't. They do.
I think they just have the 4 legs and then like 2 tails.
They are also monstrosities, not fiends.
Yeah. Could Yeah, my word with that. If there like, despite the fact that I'm like still a fair bit away from like the spot, if there's something I could roll to like just see what kind of demon it was they took down.
Um,
I imagine it'd be a disadvantage because I'm so far away. Even with my perception, it's
you can make a religion check.
a religion check.
Yep.
All right, just a flat 0. Okay. Wow. Wow.
Yeah,
Huh.
that was some kind of demonic cat creature. It's
Okay, flat 20. Net 20. Huh.
yeah, it's essentially the demonic equivalent of like a panther.
Okay.
Pretty animalistic intellect, lower animalistic intelligence even for a demon. With a 20, it wouldn't actually be that hard to summon one of those. They're not necessarily that big of a threat to like adventurers. They would have been, in like the Blood War, they're used kind of like the Romans used war dogs kind of deal. Their whole like, strength is, fighting in a big group.
So he could just so he could discern that essentially they just summoned the thing for sport.
Well, you guys do have like the rumor that that's basically what they've been doing to keep the people of Bastion kind of pacified.
Right.
Yeah,
He heard rumors, but now he actually seen it in action.
You didn't see them summon it.
Yeah. But I feel
All
like
you
he
saw
would
was that it
definitely
came
have
out of the volcano.
Yeah. He could probably hazard a guess, but he doesn't know for certain whether or not they like. He can't confirm whether or not they did summon it, but he could probably hazard a guess that they might have something to do with like it being here in order to keep up their story. But like he doesn't know for certain because he just doesn't know fully.
Yeah.
After seeing this, just to make sure that he's not hanging around for much longer than he need to, he'll start to like circle back. He'll start to like circle back to the Zeratan, and just everyone probably would just show out around there before until like the group goes for the party.
Alrighty. Falco,
Yes.
as you're walking around town, are you kind of just aimlessly, taking a walk, or do you have anywhere particular in mind?
Honestly, he probably would be meandering a bit around town, but then honestly towards the docks to maybe just go fly outside the area a bit.
Okay.
I don't know if he would be there at the same time as Damon, though. I
You
don't know how long Damon's vibing.
You're walking along when suddenly you're kind of like snapped back to reality a little bit as you come upon a crowd of people. Nobody's like particularly like excited or anything. They're all just kind of standing around as you look up and see three people. Like essentially, you see the magic equivalent of like people doing construction work on the road. Essentially, you see like two what looks to be wizard apprentices that are maintaining like kind of like a perimeter for the moment, as three other much older and experienced looking wizards are working on some kind of arcana. And you realize that you are standing by the university.
Okay.
If you'd like to try to figure out what they're doing, you can make an arcana check if you wish.
Sure. I'll make a check. 16.
16. It appears that they are doing some maintenance, perhaps on some kind of enchantment.
Okay. Volko's not too magically inclined, so I'm not sure he would pay too much attention to it, but he would notice it and kind of make a mental note and then keep walking.
The part that you might find more interesting is that the person who looks to be in charge or running this, or at least directing the others, you recognize
Oh?
as, let's see, the very old blue-clad wizard that was speaking in the governor's ear when you all snuck into the fortress.
Ah. I'm gonna probably just keep my head down, keep walking. I don't really want him to notice me, honestly.
Alright.
Like, Volko was the only one who didn't, like, use that, like, disguise amulet, so I feel like he might be, like, a little recognizable if he's not careful.
You wore a hat, didn't you?
Yes, a hat and glasses definitely hides the tail I have.
Listen, just because Clark Kent has like a plus 18 to disguise kit doesn't mean that everybody can get away with it.
Yeah, fair.
Are you telling me the Marvel baseball cap with sunglasses doesn't work for everybody?
Yeah, Volko will probably just put, like, distance between him and that guy and probably head down to the docks then to just go, I don't know, I'd say blow off steam, but that's not his thing. He's just gonna go fly off, like, in the water a bit.
Does Volko have any coping mechanisms?
Brooding.
That's not a coping mechanism.
That's a good question.
Leaning on the wall ominously.
I would say he has, like, probably unhealthy coping mechanisms.
Oh.
I wouldn't say he has, like, healthy ones.
Well, it doesn't even seem like you have beating up people as a coping mechanism. Like, what are even his unhealthy coping mechanisms?
Well, like, yeah, like, fighting, I guess, does help a bit, but, like, I'm not gonna he's not gonna go walk around town and just go beat somebody up. Like,
Well, no, I'm just questioning this because it's just like, you're just like, nah, he doesn't even blow up steam. I'm like, then what does he do?
like
I don't know.
A lot
How
of
does
it
he
is,
not
like,
explode?
he just, like, walks around a lot, keeps to himself, and, like, flies around a bit. Like, that's about it. It doesn't, like, he doesn't do much to
You
help.
can't just keep putting it in the vault, Finn.
He can definitely just keep stuffing down his feelings. It's fine. He's
I'm
fine.
gonna start tracking stress at some point.
He is pretty stressed right now, and he's just trying to not make it other people's problems.
If there's at least one unused corner of the vault, it can be filled.
What if there's not one unused corner of the vault?
They
Um,
make one?
I
Yeah,
don't
what
know.
if there's no unused corners and the vault is made of glass because it's a bottle?
But yeah, his best coping mechanisms he has is like meandering around and like hiding and keeping to himself and like flying. That's why I said I didn't say they're very good.
He bottled his fuel in the cap cup, then the cap cup starts going out, making holes and throwing out water. Then he puts it in a bigger cup with a bigger cap, and that starts throwing out, and then just keeps bottling it and bigger and big. It's like a Russian
And
doll.
then one
with
day I'll
cups and
die.
lids. It's like a never-ending Russian doll, but with like cups and lids and just bottling up endlessly.
Eventually, something's got to give, but you know, I don't think he notices when he gets to that point. Anyway, Volko's got problems. All right, he's just out on a walk right now to just kind of think things through.
Yeah. We need to put this man in therapy.
Yeah,
No, advanced therapy.
advanced therapy.
You know what? That might be the correct option.
What is advanced therapy?
I don't know, dude. Therapy 2.
It's therapy square.
Advanced
I think he needs therapy cubed. I'm gonna be real.
You wake
Oh.
up in a room, you're sitting on a couch, and Bethelin is sitting next to you. You're not leaving until you talk about your problems. I can keep you here forever.
Oh my god.
I think you spill out all your problems, or you take an actual 4 nights of sleep. Whichever comes
Oh
first.
no, that's like bad options. Both are bad.
4
There
nights of
is
sleep,
no
or
secret third option.
like 4 nights of sleep, or talk about your feelings. You're not leaving until you do one of those two.
Damon, I'm your
Okay.
first mate. I want to help you. You want to help me? Yeah? Alright, go get 8 hours of sleep. No.
Honestly, is that not their relationship already?
For real.
Volko.
Anyway. Huh? Wait, what? What's up?
You're walking down to the docks.
Mm-hmm.
And you hear something.
Okay.
You hear something that you really hate.
I love that. Okay, what's
It
up?
almost gives you a
Children
headache every
laughing.
time you hear it.
Yeah.
You hear a voice. Someone speaking. Someone that you hate more than anyone else.
Okay.
And you turn and see a very, very particular individual. I'm not organized at all in my shit. Where's the fucking token so I can see what this guy looks like? There he is. You see a cloaked figure with almost shadowy tendrils coming off of his shoulders, sitting with a group of local children, reading from a storybook. The same one that you've played cards with twice now.
Huh?
Okay. Try to think of what to do. Are the kids like interacting with it?
Yes, every so often one of them will like raise up their hand and say, "Mr. Storyteller, that doesn't make sense," or like ask, a question about the story or something, and you'll stop and explain or tell them keep listening and you'll understand soon. Before continuing on with his tale of tentacled monsters and dragons and doomed heroes.
Classic children's tales, I see.
But Mr. Storyteller, why would he take the sword if it's evil? Yeah, heroes don't take evil swords.
I'm biting. I'm biting. I'm biting. I'm biting.
Balku,
Yes, Vanilla.
Oh, it finally clicked.
I
on what
don't even
think
have
this
to
story's
be
about.
here. It's awesome.
Volko is gonna... Hold on 1 second, I have to let my cat in. She's so sad.
Aww,
Daffy.
Angel, what the fuck is that?
It's a monster. it's a type of Yugoloth.
Damn, motherfucker used to get a hobby.
Sorry, hi.
I,
Happiness was so sad. Um,
Velcro cat.
yeah, Volko's gonna he's gonna go up to the it's the storyteller, right?
Yeah,
That's his name.
yeah.
He's gonna go up to the storyteller. Does he look over at me?
It's hard to tell, given that it's a hood over nothing. But you get the feeling that it recognizes and acknowledges your presence.
You got a moment?
Well, I hate to disappoint the children, but I suppose for you, do. Run along home now. We can continue the story tomorrow. Kids will all, with the expected moans and begging and all that, will eventually get up and leave. Yes, Volko.
His tail flicks in irritation upon this thing saying his name, but he crosses his arms and kind of half glares at it, and says, "I need to talk to your boss."
Are you sure? Last time seemed like you never wanted to interact with us again.
Yeah, well, I'm being a bit of a hypocrite. I need to cash in my favor from him. So, let me talk to him.
Very well. The storyteller stands there, and you feel in the corner of your eye the Watcher is standing on your shoulder. You hear cackling laugh, and the Jester is hanging from a nearby roof. The Stalker slinks behind you. The Deranged staring at you. And your heart stops beating for the silence before they all coalesce into the crowd. Paco, what do you want? I thought you weren't ever going to use that favor. What can I do for you?
Volko's tail lashes back and forth as he looks like he's thinking about very carefully how to pick his words speaking to this thing. Sorry, Taffy's trying to jump in my chair. She's very distracting. Need that favor. Need... Give me the power to change someone's fate.
That's a lot of power to ask for, Valka.
And we did a lot to get that favor from you.
What is fate in the first place? What does it mean to change it? I need specifics.
Want to save someone from a death they didn't deserve. Is that more specific? And I know you can't get in the way directly of that, so I'm going to do it.
My progeny already undid that death once. But I have two options for you. Go. From within the cloak, here's two hands, fists. One opens, and you see a single card. Yes, you know what it does. One use, no restrictions, and no limits. Then he opens his other hand and shows a ring. This one has 3 uses, but it's more restrictive. Ask too much of it. Try to bend the rules that are there for a reason, and it could backlash in ways you cannot predict.
You and your damn rules.
They're not my rules. Contrary to popular belief, I don't control everything. I was made to, you know.
Falco sighs and he's looking at his options. And he will reach out and take the ring, I think.
Be sure before you choose. If you decide you don't like your choice later, there's no going back.
This is fine. Now we owe each other nothing.
Not necessarily. And it vanishes. You are now in possession of a ring of 3 wishes.
Sounds good. Falco will heave a heavy sigh and continue his meandering.
the rest of your day is uneventful. If you at all fiddle with the ring, you will find some interesting properties to it. While you are able to take it off without any issue, it becomes quickly clear that it could not be taken from you without your choice, as at one point your finger slips and it should have fallen to the ground, but it doesn't, ending up back in the palm of your hand.
Okay. Neat. I keep getting items that will not leave my person.
You can put it down if you will it, but it cannot be taken from you. You can't lose it.
Okay.
This item is, so to say, soul-bound to you. In the classic fantasy way.
Bind on pickup.
What?
I said it's bind on pickup.
Yeah.
My gifts are not cheap trinkets that you can lose by being lured into the wilds.
Gets lost in the wash somehow.
That's not my fault. You intentionally put it in there. Akko. You're making tea in the Zaratan, and I can't think of what kind of weird thing to have happen to you. I've honestly been drawing a blank.
I safeguarded myself, bitch.
I feel like just Akko making tea with fire rushes is good enough.
No, but nerd being nerds, I think at some point he's going to want to aerate himself. Is that the word? Aerate? Blech. I can't speak. And considering that they've wanted to, like, they've had the dragons inside in the Zigzackle for a while now, and he's realizing that I don't have too many books on dragons, nor have I read too much about it. So, to the library. The other library that from, like, there's gotta be another library that's outside of the Demon Bastion.
You look around, and you can't seem to find just a library. And it's at this point that you remember that the Governor's Fortress is normally completely open to the civilian population to just go in whenever they want. Well, during the day. So that is, in fact, where the public library is.
But then there's the fault of like, oh right, you got gunned down there.
Akko's going to grimace. And then think about something for a moment. And evaluate the distance from the Zaratan to the Bastion. How much is that?
Like the Governor's Fortress itself? Or the town?
Well, yeah, and the library.
We'll say like a half mile.
Half mile.
If you want that in feet,
Would that...
that is about 2,250.
Wait, 2,000?
Yeah, a mile is 5,000 some feet.
I don't know. I'm not familiar with that.
That's why I'm explaining it to you.
Thank you. I think they're going going to go
Drex, you're roboting.
around.
Robot.
Robot.
Hello.
Yep.
Am I done roboting or?
I think you're back.
I think so.
Yeah.
Hi. Okay. He's going to turn around a corner or like one small street in Raymond and Adriana.
Oh no, we're losing him again.
Shrek, come
God
back.
What the fuck?
Your internet heard me say the
What
word.
is it?
Your internet heard me say the word mile, and your French internet is rejecting it.
Yeah. And also, it really doesn't want me to put the plan in motion, apparently. He's going to turn in a small street of Raymond and Adriana, and he's going to place a portal there with the hither-thither staff.
So you walk up here, and you find the same thing that that Valko found earlier of the Archmage and a couple other mages doing some sort of arcane maintenance.
Oh. Then, yeah, let's go around the blacksmith then. They look busy. Try to hide yourself out of sight in a room, in a district full of mages. That never goes well.
You went up to the wizard college.
I did. I thought that there was
up
like
to the wizard college, and we're like, I'm gonna put a portal here.
Hey, listen. You'd think on a Sunday. But yeah, try to place a portal out of sight in the 1,500 feet vicinity of the library.
Okay. Yeah, it's not that hard.
And then, yeah, we're going to wild shape into a small fly and try to go into the library.
Okay.
Because I don't think anyone knows me inside the library, and last time it looked desert enough.
I mean, sorry,
Make me a stealth check.
Oh boy.
At advantage because you're a fly.
At advantage. Why?
Oh,
Why are you wearing heavy armor?
The scale mail.
Are you proficient in heavy armor?
Druids aren't innately proficient in heavy armor.
We're not. No, I'm not. I'm not either.
So you try
Why?
to wild shape and you find your magic doesn't fucking work because you're not proficient in this armor.
I don't think scale's heavy. It's medium though.
That's marking him as having automatic disadvantage for wearing it.
I do have disadvantage, but it is medium armor, yeah.
Oh, what the fuck? Why does it say you have disadvantage then?
Because scale mail does bring disadvantage to dexterity checks.
Yeah, the dexterity checks. Druids have proficiency in medium armor, so...
Yeah. Okay, so it's just automatically does the... Okay. So, yeah.
It's advantage because you're trying to be stealthy.
Equipment doesn't do it like... Your equipment's just gone when you're in wild shape, right?
Yeah, it merges with my form.
Okay, cool. So it's actually an 18. Alrighty. Yeah, you're able to make it in just fine.
Okay. Now, can I spot any books on dragons or like dragon mythology, dragon culture, etc., etc., etc.?
Make me a survival. Nature. Make me a nature check. try to hunt down this book on dragons.
Yeah.
Wow.
Easy.
Stares at you.
You find like there is an entire section with massive tomes, each one on each individual kind of dragon.
Hell yeah. What about dragon culture on the...
Yeah, no, in so each individual color of dragon has its own particular dragons. So I'll give you this for free, because you found all these books. Any of them would tell you this in like first section. Dragons are generally not very communal, tending to live at most in like small family groups. So they don't necessarily have one unified culture. It's more along the lines of the general personality traits of each kind of dragon. Bronze versus silver versus black versus red, etc.
Alright. Is it safe to unwild shape? Because I'd like to like go up to the register and like borrow these books.
Yeah, you can unwild shape, but they're not going to let you take the books out of the library.
Wow.
This isn't a standard type of library. They just
I mean, we did kill someone from this place, so like
We didn't kill them. Celeste did. We just got them out of there
True.
without.
That's what all of the personal like study rooms are for, so that you can go in and read through the tomes that you're interested in without being bothered.
man.
But there's no like printing presses here or anything like that. You know, these books are either made by hand or by a mage, both of which take time and effort to be able to do.
Man.
They're not gonna let you walk out of here and just take it to who knows where with no definite time before you bring it back, if you bring it back at all.
Yeah.
Are you calling for me or the librarian?
If that Black Abishai is not around, Alco's going to unwild shape, take all the books, and ask for a study room to like read those books unbothered.
Yeah, no, the librarian usually just gives will assign you a room.
Cool.
Now, are you taking like books on every single dragon species in there, or what exactly are you looking for?
He's mostly looking for books on dragon culture and society, religion, like dragons that could have appeared in religion, etc., etc.
Well, that's the thing.
Just so that.
They don't have a unified culture or society. They are loners, mostly. So there's no books on that.
That's true.
At most, you got like small packs, but more often than not, they just kind of tend to themselves.
In terms of religion, you will find tomes on Metis.
Ooh.
Isn't Metis dead?
Yeah, but when does that stop to God?
You know what? That's true.
And also, when did that stop people from writing about the god? Yeah, he's gonna take books on Metis. Because I haven't heard about this god. And yeah. Just settle in the study room and have a grand old nerd time.
Absolutely. You're reading through the tomes on Metis, and it goes over all of the usual things. It also notes down there's one very particular thing that you recognize that like catches your eye while you're reading, and that is the section on that is in almost every tome about each of the gods, which is this the section unknown demigods. And there was one. Only one for Metis.
Flips the page. What could I mean?
You find a brilliantly wrought image of a dragon that looks like it is made out of crystal. Page actually glimmers in the light, shining a green hue over the entire room. As you read through the passage on Ocean's Bounty.
Ooh.
I love world building. I love world building.
Ocean's Bounty, it is said, has been around almost as long as Metis. Each time the great wyvern felt its death was coming, it would lay an egg and be reborn. But in the new in this ink appears to be rather new compared to the rest. The records stop at the catastrophe. There has not been a sighting of Ocean's Bounty in this day and age.
Maybe it perished in the cataclysm. But why did our ship get named the Ocean's Bounty? He's like thinking and thinking.
The gears are turning.
At some point, he picks up the Jade Wings Company badge that he is carrying in his pouch. And remembering Friandri's word back in the kingdom, it clicks, but not clicks. Of like, oh, Ocean's Bounty caused the cataclysm. Wait, no, that's preposterous.
You're connecting the dots and you connect the wrong dots.
Yeah. But if Ocean's Bounty didn't cause the cataclysm, then who did? Oh. Oh, that's an extremely bad lie to paint. Oh no. And now he's connected the dots. Problem is, Akko really wants to take that book home now.
Akko, you keep reading the passage, and it talks about the Jade Wings. There's not much there about it, but what you do learn is that it is said that the members of that company, the reason why it was so prestigious compared to the others, is that its members all received bit of divine spark winning.
Hmm.
That they were the mortal children of Metis.
Children of Metis. Each and every one of them. Say, murmuring this to himself as he's looking at the Jade Wings badge. Wow.
At least, that's what the priesthood felt.
Well, there's a good thing. It's a good thing to look into. Is there a window in the room? Can he check how long he's been there?
There
reading?
are no windows in these rooms.
Remember, we were in one of these. These just 2 walls with a table that's fairly big for the room and only fits for like 2 people max.
Yeah.
There's just 4 walls and a doorway with a door, and a table with 2 chairs, and that's it.
He's just gonna temporarily stone shape a little peephole in the wall to like peek out outside. What time is it?
Akko, it's evening.
Oh.
You have been
Whoops.
engrossed in this book, almost enchanted.
Oh my god. Closes the book.
Akko, as you attempt to close the book, make me a wisdom save.
Oh god damn it!
Your quest for knowledge. Like you.
Why?
No!
Akko, there's so much more to learn here. You don't want to leave.
I guess someone's not coming to the party tonight.
Wait, do I not want to leave or do I not want to like let go of the book?
You know what? Yeah. Leaving is one thing, but you can't leave without this book.
Cool. Portal under myself with the hither staff, and we're out of here.
I would wait.
Akko.
Oh my god.
Akko.
Yeah.
You make the portal on the floor, and it doesn't connect to anything.
Can't leave without that book. He's gonna dispel the portal that he just made and just goes up to the head librarian. Excuse me.
Yes.
Listen, I know how precious the books are to a library, but I really need to know if there is a way to buy this book, perhaps. I've been engrossed into it, but I cannot be here any longer, and...
Let me see it.
He shows the book.
The full priesthood's descriptions of Metis.
I do not
Turns
even
around.
think I'm past half.
What?
I do not even think I'm already past half, and yeah, I need to know the end. You know how it is.
It turns around and pulls out a massive tome. Thickness from cover to cover is about the thickness of your torso. Struggles. Opens it up.
Is that the index, or is that another thing?
This is the index of what's in the library.
Okay, because I was about to say Alco is like stunned, but marvel.
Cracks open the book, and the pages crinkle with age. Let's see. Section 17. Turns some more pages. Right. We purchased this book from the priesthood. 17. based on the price we originally paid for that book and the nature of it, if you wanted to purchase it from us, that would be 3,718 gold.
I don't have that much, and that would be half of the ship's funds. Oh no.
How badly does he want the book?
Badly. that one is not fucking around. He wants it bad.
If you...
He's like tapping his foot, like hand on the chin, biting a finger, like thinking.
Otherwise, you could always go to the priests themselves and see if they will make another copy for you.
How long would that take?
Do I look like a cleric? I don't know. We purchased that book before I even was born.
That is fair. That is fair.
Tome you are holding is 1,700 years old.
Has the knowledge of the ages. Oh.
And due to the nature of it, the wizards at the academy are not allowed to make copies. Only the priesthood may.
I'll try to get in contact with the priests. But a new copy, how long would that take? Oh.
Then don't mind leaving the book here so I can reshelve it. Says as it turns around and lifts the giant fucking index, put it back on a shelf behind at the back of his desk.
Let me look through my shit first.
I will say you have time for one action before the librarian turns back.
I'm so tempted to just wild shape and take the book with me.
I don't think the book will wild shape with you though.
Yeah, like if they have a magic to protect the portals connecting, there's no doubt that the book also has magic.
I don't know, you could try.
But also, if you wild shape to a fly, you're just a fly carrying a book, and the guy would just immediately know what's up.
Hey, equipment merges with me. Like all possessions merge with me.
That's not in your equipment bag though. That's just a book.
If I put it in my bag, it's part of my shit.
I put it in my bag. It's my book.
Do people click on these fucking buy viewers links? Like,
Lamal get fucked bot.
Literally
like,
2 in a row.
But yeah, like if you, yeah, but also consider if you put it in the bag, that's your action, and you're just kind of dead. You already got shot in this area once.
Yeah.
The guards outside know your face, I imagine.
Hey, wait, I recognize you. And there's like a wanted poster of Akko on the desk.
Please tell me that's a /J.
It is. Listen, you're
If
still.
it was canon,
Listen, you're still in your Shakespearean mind palace. You still have an action. He's still looking away from you, so...
Listen, Havoc, that line of thought is not helping my ass because they already hate me here, so... But if I do, we're going to find those guards at our gate tomorrow, definitely. That bitch definitely has locate object. They're a bookkeeper.
I would just assume that the book magically bug, but I don't know. But it'd be funny if it was.
So, what to do, Akko? The time in your mind palace is ticking away.
Akko is going to attempt to put the book on the counter. What happens in report to... Okay.
You're Athena.
Find that one again is gonna be so funny. Okay, that's a 19.
Find yourself able to put the book down this time, if reluctantly.
Okay. He's a little bit jittery, but he's gonna... Alright.
Librarian turns back around and takes the book. Of course, you're always welcome back to read it again tomorrow.
I do not really know if I'll be here tomorrow, but thank you for the generosity.
It's just policy. We open at 8 a.m. Whispers to themselves as they get up to put the book away.
8 a.m. to evening. Oh, I am late. I'll be going now. Thank you very much. He's the hightailing it out of.
If you not won again, I imagine you would just clutch this and like, my precious.
Yeah, I was about to say he's like mine.
The fact that
Like,
you keep
yanking it away.
running on a roll that you have a +10 to is hilarious.
It's wild that I nat 1 and with a +10. That's wild.
It's because they're not 20. It had to balance itself out.
Yeah, the price must be paid.
Alright. The four of you finishing up your various tasks for the day eventually all meet back up at the Zaratan.
I'm assuming that Alco is last, like, or well into the evening. Alco's arriving to the Zaratan, like, sorry. I got way too much into reading.
Yeah, Akko, you are the last to arrive, to the other three kind of standing outside of the Zaratan, just kind of looking up in, I imagine, maybe a little bit of fascination.
What?
As you
What's
finally realize what they're looking at, as you see what looks to be the rowdiest of rowdy parties going on the Turtle's back.
On our ship?
Yes.
When did they set up? Actually, I should not even be asking this question. I've been away for way too long.
How does the Zaratan look? How does the Zaratan itself look? Is it still just like munching on vodka and napping? Is it just like vibing?
Yeah, it stopped eating a while ago. It appears to be napping until you see somebody go to the front and pour a barrel of something into its mouth.
Hey, what are you doing to Archie?
What?
We're having a party!
That's a Zaratan. It has very specific nutrition.
It's a baby. Don't get the baby turtle drunk.
But yeah.
Walko looked at Damon like, I thought this was supposed to be at the tavern. Why is this happening on Zaratan?
I just arrived too. I don't know.
How long have they been there?
I don't know.
Well, I guess Volko's gonna climb onto the ship and figure out what the hell's going on.
Yeah, you are greeted by the sight of, like, over 100 pirates just having the time of their lives.
Boy.
Akko has had to like push back the pirate with like the barrel and just be like, "No, I don't want to be a killjoy, but that is ours not hitting. No, no alcohol for the baby.
What? He said he wanted some.
It's a baby.
He said he wanted some.
It's a baby.
It's a big baby.
It is a big baby, but it's still a baby."
Did he actually say if he wanted them?
Yeah,
I don't
bumped
know,
into
I-
that crystal thing and it was like, oh, give me some alcohol. So I did.
It's a child. It's gonna see a barrel. It's gonna wonder. It's curiosity. Don't no.
Well, he seems to like
Smack-
it. And you...
Giant hiccup, it's caused like a mini earthquake.
It's gonna.
Thank God we're not on the open seas right now.
Oh, we're not. Oh no. Anyways, go back drinking with the others. Come on, shoot.
Hey, don't gotta tell me twice.
He's
What?
I imagine he starts walking back, walking the barrel, just starts chugging it.
like wobbling with a barrel.
Yeah. You actually see he goes over and plops down with a couple other pirates and some strange animals that you don't recognize.
Sorry.
Yeah, they've got some weird lizards, maybe. Some of them are like really small, and then there's like fucking huge one that they're all that are
Komodo
kind of
dragons?
vibing. What?
Are they Komodo dragons?
Bigger.
Oh.
As what your characters don't recognize as a tyrant lizard and some other dinosauria kind of hanging out with the pirates, drinking.
Turns to Damon like, with a stare that just goes, "What the fuck?"
Hey, where's Celeste?
I want to know that too.
Is she the one? She's the one that organized this, right? Like, she's the one that said there was gonna be a party.
Oh my god, you guys are finally here! We've been waiting for ages.
Oh.
What is this? What is going on?
The party I promised you. The fuck was that?
Where in the hell did you find that lizard?
What, Archie? He's been in the crew for ages, Damon.
It's a part of the crew.
Yeah, I picked him off of some islands down to the south.
What?
Same with all the other ones. And she points over and you see like a collection of like these kind of smaller ones that are kind of like hopping around and drinking from bottles about as big as they are.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they have a pack of compies
Oh my god.
and a T-Rex.
So I thought we were supposed to meet you at the tavern.
Yeah, that was the original plan, but I came over here looking for you guys to get the party started, and you weren't here. So we started the party.
We're,
Pirates will be pirates.
Volko looks so
Besides-
irritated.
Your big old turtle looked so lonely. We just wanted to hang out with him.
Don't you think you should have asked Damon before pulling something like this?
Yeah, I thought about it, but he wasn't here to ask.
Falco's tail flicks in such irritation. The tail is just so sharp.
You're gonna hurt somebody with that thing.
Oh, relax. I promised you a party, and here's a party. Come on.
Oh, I
and
just-
she shoves like 2 bottles into each of your hands.
Oh,
Let's relax. From what I've been hearing from my cousin, you've all been having a fucking rough time of it.
That's a bit of an understatement.
Well, we might as well lean into it, Captain. Should we bring up the barrels that we have in the cave in
Sure.
storage?
Have fun.
All right.
So you're going to break out all of the alcohol you got in the ship stores?
Maybe not all of them, but with Damon's permission, the good shit.
You got a bottle of wine, 8 bottles of bilge water, a keg of Eye of the Beholder. Yeah.
Yeah, get rid of that bilge water first.
Yeah. Let's hand it out. Let's hand it out to like the other pirates.
Yeah.
You hear a couple people just like, before taking a drink, but there's just this one guy that's like, fuck yeah, bilge water, and like downs an entire bottle.
Arco's looking shocked, like, oh my god.
People who like fucking cheap beer.
Fuck yeah, Bud Light.
Average wine drinker. This isn't the right temperament for me. I needed to stick to the glass more. Chad Bud Light enjoyer. Fuck yeah, alcohol.
Fuck yeah, beer.
Fuck yeah, wheat.
Fucking love wheat.
Fucking love liquid bread.
Liquid bread.
Tell me it's not liquid bread.
You were actually very correct, as beer used to be like a staple for nutrition.
Yeah,
like-
exactly.
Brewing beer is like an actual thing for generally women and children to drink as like an actual part of their like nutrition, and was also generally brewed by women in the home.
Also, alcohol was drunk by children a lot more because it was considered safer to drink than water, because water was more often contaminated back then.
I'm sorry, I just looked into the inventory and it's like potion of rest, parentheses, gives long rest, brackets, don't overuse, crooked brackets, too late.
And
Oh wow, they have a canned bread.
Canned bread.
Canned bread. Oh my god.
So yeah, find yourself in a party, another party on your ship. This time with pirates and a couple dinosaurs instead of gods.
We have the
I mean-
strangest party guest.
We do.
The rowdiest ones.
I don't think we get to say this after both Garvan and Tinwi were on the ship together.
I know.
But I think that was rowdier than the crew we have here. Although,
That was manageable because that
They-
was a small number.
that was a smaller number, and also they didn't try to get the Zeratin drunk.
Luckily.
You hear in the distance chug, 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 and see that.
God damn it! They're back at it again.
And no, no, actually, you look over and see that the big lizard has an entire barrel in its mouth that it has tipped up.
Oh wow.
Where did they even get all this booze?
They probably have.
Don't ask questions you don't want to know the answer to, love.
You know, that does make me wonder how much can a lizard like this chug?
You watch it go for about a minute, and another minute. Then it picks up the barrel.
Akko is feeling primal competitive spirit rise up, and he's going to wild chip
Akko.
into that lizard and start
Akko.
checking the
Akko,
ones.
Akko, no, Akko.
I have to do this.
Oh my god, Akko, you shift into this beast that you're unsure you've never seen before. And immediately you hear a roar.
Oh no.
As it has dropped the keg it was drinking, stands up on shaky legs and is staring at you.
Akko is going to stand up and square up.
Ugh.
Akko.
Wait. Does the lizard have frills?
No, this is a T-Rex.
Okay. Oh.
I've said it like 5 times!
Yeah.
To me, it was just a big lizard.
And then I said T-Rex like 5 times!
And I thought that the T-Rex was a creature removed from the equation and just present on the side.
No, there is a T-Rex that is chugging alcohol and a bunch of compies that are drinking like tiny children.
You know what? Fuck it. T-Rex squaring up for a chug battle.
Akko.
Volko is gonna move off to the side and wait in case he has to interject somehow.
Akko, you're like, oh yeah, we're gonna square up for a drinking battle. This is gonna be so epic. This hurts a lot as you realize that it is now charged you
Oh, fuck.
and sunk its teeth into your neck.
Ah! Bite it back.
Oh boy.
Territorial wars.
Oh, this has gone so much worse than I imagined. But you know what? I'm not even gonna fucking complain about it. It's a party. I'm gonna lean into it.
We just can't have a normal night drinking.
It was gonna be a normal night.
What do you mean? There's dinosaurs here!
Yeah, and it was drinking peacefully until Akko turned into another one.
Are the pirates taking bets?
I'm moving Rukar out of the way of the bloodshed.
Yeah, Volko's gonna... put
Yeah,
him
he is.
there.
Rukar like perched up on this pillar, just watching over, just in case he needs to break up anything.
Yeah,
I'm
Volko's
gonna
watching
put
too.
Akko over. I'm gonna put the token over here.
Damon has left and gone to his quarters.
Oh.
Valid response.
No, he did that shortly after telling Akko that they could get whatever drinks they want.
Oh,
Yeah. There was just a lot of talking going on at once, so I didn't want to interrupt.
okay.
Damn, you hear a lot
That's
of
fair.
roaring. Akko, the one on the right is you.
Alright. Listen, we gotta have some stupid combat before actual combat.
Do we have to though? Like, do we? Do we really?
I mean, maybe not for y'all.
Akko, roll initiative.
Don't Get the correct token.
Okay. Initiative.
Wow.
Alrighty. It did get a surprise round at you,
Ow.
where it is going to deal 32 piercing damage.
Alright.
But it is now your turn.
So I have just bite or claw, right?
No, look at your character sheet.
Look at my character sheet. I'm looking.
Yeah? Do you now see multi-attack?
What's your attack?
Are you not looking at the T-Rex sheet? It is at the top of the list, and I made it editable by you.
Top of the
Controlled by
list.
you.
Where?
Of the journal list, of the journal channel, where all the character sheets are. Look at the top.
Okay, I couldn't see it. Alright. It's not a medium creature, so we're just gonna multi-attack.
Well, okay, no, I didn't even read. You can't make them against the same creature, so you
Oh.
can either bite or tail attack. I'm dumb.
Okay. I'm gonna bite it.
Yeah, that hits.
$21.
Oh,
I would like to preface that I'm going to keep all of my attacks non-lethal. I don't want to kill their T-Rex.
already. It is going to bite you.
That
34.
Ow! Maria at 70, damn.
Your turn.
Bite again.
Yeah, that hits.
32.
Oh
Or 24.
I didn't imagine you like those two are now beating each other on the neck, on reflective sides, and they just repeatedly just chomp down. Like they're lifting up enough just to chomp down again.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
first one...
Actually,
Yeah.
Like they are just like intertwined.
no, go ahead.
Like it's like a dino tango. They bite each other in the neck and then just throw it around. It's repeatedly biting in the same spot.
Yeah, the first one charged at you, Akko, and then wrestled you around, and then you got your bite off at it, and it's just like, pushing each other off and then coming in and then rushing each other again.
I'm gonna try to ram it and knock it off, try to knock it prone, basically.
All right, contested strength checks.
It's a 19.
Wow.
Hey!
Yeah, you're able
Oh
to
my
knock it
God.
prone.
Do I get an attack?
That's your action, buddy.
Okay. Just bump it back on the ground.
Just Damon down below just heard.
It's gonna get back up. It's gonna bite you again.
Ah!
Or 39.
Goddamn.
You're not. You're not winning this one, bud.
There's like a roar, twinge with oh man, dejection.
Your turn, Akko.
Hmm. I'm gonna make a wisdom roll to see if he wants to keep going or not. Oh.
You think you got this?
Yeah, I got this.
Yeah, it is.
Just like the Zyphos, never surrender.
You also want to know the funny thing? This T-Rex has been at disadvantage the whole time, but has still been rolling high enough.
Man.
God.
To be fair, I have like
There it is.
13 armor. There it is. I'm minus.
So, with one last bite, your wild shape disappears, and you find yourself in the mouth of this T-Rex.
Hey. Okay. No swallowing. Jumps out the mouth.
You can't jump out, as you are now grappled.
Hey.
And it lets out, like, without opening its mouth, it lets out like a trill and starts prancing around with its catch.
Wukar seeing this will fly me up.
It was.
And just like pry his maw open.
Yeah,
Oh
you
my
don't have
God.
to make a roll for that.
Yeah. He basically grabbed like the upper jaw with his hand. He grabbed like the bottom jaw with his talon and just starts like it just basically like what? Like basically just forces it out, pries it open, just to allow Akko to get out.
Yeah, make me an animal
Hold on,
handling check, actually.
Oh what?
Animal handling.
Animal handling? Okay. Not horrible. Not good either, but it's not bad.
You like after like a couple seconds, like it just opens its mouth and drops Akko. You get the almost like the feeling of playing tug of war with a dog.
Ow.
He then just pats it on the nose. Good boy.
Akko's also gonna go. Akko's also gonna give him a pat. Like, you won. Nice job. You won.
Kind of, it goes back over to where the barrels are, keeps drinking.
It's not holding it by the arm. I just imagine it just grabs it by the mouth and just chugs back.
Oh, absolutely. Like, it picks up a closed barrel, swings its head back, and then, like, puts just enough pressure on the barrel to crack it open.
Oh, that's so cool.
Oh wow.
And some wood falls in there. What's a little fiber gonna do, huh?
Yeah, it's good for the nutrition. You know, when you pried the mouth open, Akko was like kind of chuckling to himself.
Wukar looked down at Akko. So what have you learned about wrestling a T-Rex?
They give good fights.
That's one hell of a party story.
Yeah.
Wukar just flies back up to the spot on the pillar and just watches over in case he's needed again like that. I feel like out of everyone, he and Tinwy are gonna be like the ones that just watch over to make sure that everyone doesn't completely trash the place.
Actually, once Volko realizes that Damon's not above on the Zeratan anymore, he's gonna go downstairs and look for him.
Wukar is on guard duty there.
Yeah. After this, though, Akko's gonna like settle down and grab some drinks, maybe share some with Wukar, and just chill with Wukar.
I love that. That's amazing.
Nice.
For context, chat.
Oh my god.
This entire interaction was spawned by this image right here.
Can you believe it?
What an image it is.
What an image.
Indeed.
What a picture.
So, Balko, Damon, you guys are downstairs. What are you doing?
Yeah, what's Damon doing?
He's just like sitting and thinking in their room.
Not joining in upstairs? Volko will ask when he opens the door to their room.
Not tonight, no.
Volko will close the door and like go over to his bed and like sit down. It's like twisting the ring he got in his fingers. I'm sorry about the other night. With the argument we had. Shouldn't have taken me seeing you dead on the floor to understand why you were upset with me. But it did.
Okay. I'm not upset with you anymore. I wasn't even upset with you after the argument. I don't know.
Are you okay with this? With what happened to you?
I think so. I won't lie. I do have conflicting feelings about it, but I think I'm more okay with it than not.
If you had the option to change it, would you take it?
I don't think so.
His eyes flick from the ring over to Damon. You wouldn't.
No, I don't think so.
Why
It's
not?
selfish of me, but just the reason I'm conflicted about this isn't for me, because I've lived a long life. I've lived a full life. I think I'm ready to go. And I would just like to see the rest of this through with the rest of you. But once we're done, I don't know that I would want to continue on after that. I think it'd be a fitting end to my story. And I'll be honest, I trust Bethlyn, and I believe in the quest she has given me. And if I'm being honest, I'm proud that I was chosen and given this gift by her. But that's why, selfishly, I would not change it. But there is a part of me that knows what I'll be doing. How it believes I know how everyone else will feel at the end of this. The same feeling I've felt far too many times. But though I don't want to do that to them, death is inevitable. It comes for us all. Eventually. And I don't want to go on living forever. So, even though I know those who love me will be hurt, I think I'm ready to move on.
You go so soon. And
Soon, Falco, I've lived for over 700 years. I understand time may be a bit different for you. You and Tinwei may live far longer than that, but for most mortals, that is far more life than most get.
I know that. I just... I already thought I'd... oh my god, my words got twisted in my head. Role-playing is so easy. I'd already seen you die once before. The idea of parting with you a second time. I don't ask for your eternity, but is there anything I can do to convince you to stay longer with me?
Falco, And Damon will look confused for a second. I... I've lost people, haven't I? Or...
Paul looks concerned.
Oh no, he's forgotten.
Wait.
Are you alright?
No. There... I... I know I've lost people. I had a crew with Varys before, but and he'll look like frightened at Volko. Not frightened of Volko, but like looking at Volko frightened. I can't remember any of them.
Volko will get up from his bed and like go over towards Damon. Is he standing or sitting?
Damon is sitting.
Sitting. Okay. He'll like kneel down by your side. Just like, do you know who Sebastian is?
Who?
Oh,
Clutch his heart. Clutch his heart. Violently so.
Hey,
It would appear that coming back to life had its price.
he was.
wait. I didn't want to. Oh, man. Hold on. I'm sorry. I'm I'm just feeling. I'm sorry.
He'll take your hand. Like, it's fine. Breathe.
There's part of me that feels lost, but it's just lost. It's not tied to anything or anybody. It's just that feeling of loss is still there, but I can't remember anybody who I've lost. I didn't want to lose more people. I didn't want to outlive more friends and family. I'm tired of seeing and outliving everybody around me. Damon will look back up at Falco again with like tears welling up in his eyes. I'm so tired, Falco.
Falco will, upon seeing the just teary face of Damon, will like immediately spring up into a hug for him. Hold him like incredibly tightly. Just, I'm tired of it too. Losing everybody. I know that pain. I do. I don't know why you can't remember though.
I don't know either.
I don't want to lose you though. I know that's selfish of me, but can't.
Oh, I'm ready to go. I'm ready for this to be over.
Please, I love you. I'm not ready for you to go yet.
Damon looks shocked, frozen. You. I didn't know.
Been hiding it. I didn't want to tell you. I couldn't. We weren't meant to be like, our lives were not supposed to be connected like this, but now I don't want you to go. I don't want to leave you. I can't keep that to myself anymore. Sorry.
You were supposed to go home. You were.
And I know I'll have to at some point. I know at some point I have to let you go. I didn't think it would be so soon. I didn't think it would be already. I thought we would have time after the whole debacle with Cassandra, Croc, and I thought maybe we had time.
I'm sorry. I didn't know. Damon will hold Volko's hand. I don't know what to do.
I had an idea, but it's
What?
completely up to you. I'm not going to let how I feel get in the way of this. And he'll pull off the ring and like put it in the palm of Damon's hand.
Marriage?
What? No. No! No! I knew that was gonna be a comment. It's so funny.
Damon, as you make that comment, you feel intense magic power emanating from this ring.
Oh, fuck.
More than anything you've ever felt before.
Magic marriage.
Like, Volko's probably been like crying. He's like, no, not married. Unless, I mean, I don't I don't know how you feel about like. No, I didn't mean it like that. Hells.
Yeah,
It's
I
like
can't- I
fucking
can't-
rubbing his eyes. Like he looks really embarrassed all of a sudden.
You say hell, spell shows up. Somebody call. Anyway, Valko gave Damon the ring and scene. Go.
Yeah. I'm just trying to think of what to say. Sorry.
What is this?
It has 3 wishes in it. But after learning that you became a revenant, I don't know, I didn't want that to be your fate, but so I got this ring, and I think we can wish your way out of it, if you wanted.
I didn't.
You didn't what?
If I didn't want that,
Sorry, is David asking like for more clarification?
And
I
what
got
if he didn't?
Oh! I could not hear you very well, I'm sorry.
oh, I'm sorry.
Wait, so
yeah.
you said, and what if he didn't?
Yes.
Sorry, my brain was going through like a processing error there.
You could.
I think that we could, instead of binding your soul to this task you have to do, defeating Cassandra. But he looks really embarrassed considering the comment about marriage just now. As he says this, that we could bind your soul to mine instead. And perhaps leave a final wish for you to free yourself from that, should you choose to. He puts his head in his hand, and he's like, that sounds like marriage. Son of a...
I
It's not marriage. I just want to pledge everything about me, mind, body, and soul for the rest of our day. That is the textbook definition of marriage. Fuck.
No, it's so much more than that. It's like marriage too.
marriage too.
Marriage, but death doesn't part you.
Marriage to matrimony boogaloo.
Matrimonial boogaloo.
Yeah. I imagine in the room right now, Damon is just stunned, and Valko is just totally embarrassed and just covering his face.
Yeah, like his tail's like going back and forth, and he's probably still got one hand on Damon's that's holding the ring, and his other hand is just hiding his face. as best he
Is
can.
he like on a knee? Unintentionally.
He is still on his knees, yeah.
Yep.
From when he knelt down next to Damon. Whoops.
Yeah. Everything fell into place without him noticing.
Task failed successfully.
And the proposal is both accidental and intentional.
Okay. Damon is going to, if Volko will allow him, pull Volko's hand from in front of his face.
Yeah.
Is it okay if Damon kisses Volko?
Yeah.
Oh, hi, Emma.
Oh, Emma, you're
timing.
Okay.
What a
Repeat
great
it.
time to walk
Did you
in.
hear that, Emma?
Repeat it.
Okay,
Nope.
hey, back
Repeat
up.
it.
Repeat it.
Now keep going.
Back
Is
up
it
to what
okay
you were.
if Damon kisses Volko?
Absolutely.
Damon will kiss Volko.
I love how you said that and immediately
Summoned
Emma
her.
just appeared into the chat.
Well, guys, look at what I
Summoned
posted
her.
in out of character chat.
That is fair. I just noticed that.
Yeah. Emma,
Oh
you
my
missed the
God.
part where Damon's gonna die.
It's been a hot minute. There's some stuff's happened.
Oh, right.
I threw a party for them with dinosaurs, and then Volko didn't propose to Damon, but
I
felt
really
like
hope you
he
had
did.
fun at that Red Fair.
Like, yeah, but then I guess I missed a lot of.
It's okay. You're here for the
We
climax.
can recap for you.
Okay, recap. Go.
After this scene.
Okay. I was not expecting Damon to do that.
Damon, make an attack roll.
I wasn't there, but you know.
Make an attack roll.
Wait,
Make an attack roll.
an attack roll?
Yes.
Is that a slash J or slash
That was a
SRS?
slash J. That was a slash J. That was a
Oh, that'd be
slash J.
so fun.
Melee at advantage. This is a surprise round.
For real.
Okay,
Yeah, Damon kisses Volko. That's neat. Yeah.
Neat.
That's neat.
It's pretty neat.
After-
Volko looks shocked to hell and back for a second. He was not expecting that. But then, like, he fully leans into it, like, deep, like grabs Damon and pulls him closer. All of that. Like, I think if Damon's still sitting in the chair, not anymore. He has pulled Damon onto the floor with him to, like, kiss him easier.
We have moved away from tragic old man station.
Now don't pull out of the station yet.
What do you mean?
Full steam ahead.
Oh.
Thank you for the self-care.
Yeah, he'll pull. Like, Volko, like, will slowly pull back after like a minute.
After Damon pulls back, Damon will say, "Thank you, Volko. But I can't accept this."
Right back to tragic old man.
I had a feeling that's what you were gonna say.
Roundabout trip.
That's
baby.
not Volko speaking. That's me speaking.
We're back, baby.
We put that shit in reverse.
God, I think like any like sense of like any expression on his face from like the light in his eyes and all of that from the kiss gone, disappears.
Ooh.
That's so violent. You don't do that.
Ooh. Ooh. Oh boy.
I think he just like looks stunned, silent.
Oh no!
Like just says, why?
I would love to spend the rest of my days with you, but I'm tired, Volko, and when my time is up, I'm ready to go.
Right. I understand.
I'm sorry.
We still have some time.
We do.
Do you at least want to spend that together?
I already said yes.
It looks like he's gonna like object to something and then just like sighs. It's like, I guess, yeah. Yeah. I have no other intentions for this ring. If you ever change your mind, it's... the option is there. Though you seem pretty dead set on things.
Was that a pun, Volko?
He thinks back to what he just said. I didn't intend for it to be.
Damon will crack a smile.
Boko's gonna put his hand on Damon's cheek and like lean forward and put his forehead against his. Can I kiss you again?
Yes.
You
I would like that.
have no idea how long I've waited to kiss you.
Sorry. I'm looking at Emma. I just imagine
Damon will
her
just kiss him.
Yes!
Kissing him back. Yeah.
They did it. They did it. They did it.
imagine a little Aveline on the shoulder, like, do it.
The slow burn, old man, doomed Yowie. They finally kissed.
They did it.
The milestone.
Doomed? There's hope.
With that,
But it's there. Don't take it away from me.
that is where we are going to end today's session.
Oh,
That's
man.
a fitting end.
Now we can recap for Emma.
Wait, wait,
Yes, Emma.
wait. Where did this happen?
In their,
In their
quarters.
room.
Okay. Alright.
What? Ominous.
What's that mean, huh?
It means that I can't have visually seen it. But she knows that happened somehow.
And from out of the two's sight in the air vents, one
Why
of
does the
the
Zaratan have air vents on?
one
this?
of the because y'all need to
Made
fucking
air vents.
breathe. One of the
No,
Fovolines.
made the air vents bigger. Just for her.
One of the Fovolines crawls away, giggling,
Oh god.
ready to return to the original with many stories.
There's just a tiny scream off in the distance.
And that is where we're ending today's session.
Actually, you know what? One more little thing. You know what? Volko will still take the ring and put it on Damon's finger. Fuck
Oh
it.
my god!
It's a proposal.
Just like you can still hold on to it. Thumbs up. That's it. We can end session now.
Thank you all so very much for coming. I hope you had fun. I know I did. And we will see you next time on the Old Man Yowie train. Bye-bye!